This is the most hated man in the North. He betrayed the family that raised him. He stole their home. Children died for his pride, and a whole realm wanted his head. And when he fell, holding a spear in a burning godswood, the coldest boy in that family thanked him. He died forgiven. He died a Stark. This is the story of the longest road home a man ever walked. It begins with a boy who belonged to two families and was wanted by neither. He was 10 years old the day his father lost a war and paid the bill in sons. 2 brothers dead. The last boy, Theon, was handed to Ned Stark as a hostage, a polite word for a child who eats at your table with a sword over his neck. He grew up in Winterfell, trained beside Robb, teased Jon, sat one seat from the family at every meal, close enough to watch belonging, never inside it. Don't let anyone tell you he was always a traitor. When a wildling blade touched Bran Stark's throat, it was Theon's arrow that answered. Remember that arrow.
Am I your brother? Now and always.
Now and always.
My sword is yours, in victory and defeat, from this day until my last day.
That was the quiet tragedy of Theon Greyjoy. He had a brother. He had a home. He just could never make himself believe that either one was truly his. Then Robb sent him home to Pike. It was the worst mistake either of them ever made.
You act as if I volunteered to go. You gave me away, if you remember, the day you bent the knee to Robert Baratheon, after he crushed you.
9 years he'd dreamed of home. Home saw northern silks and a wolf's manners and sneered. In Winterfell, he was the Greyjoy. On Pike, he was the Stark. Nowhere held him. One candle, one letter, a warning that would save the Starks, or a war that might finally make his father look at him. The paper burned, so did every road back.
What is dead may never die.
What is dead may never die. What rises again, harder and stronger. Stand.
Understand what people miss. He didn't betray the Starks for a crown. He did it for the oldest, saddest reason there is. A boy, still begging his father to be proud of him. So he took the only thing he knew would make the Greyjoys notice. He took Winterfell. 20 men over the walls in the dark. The castle that raised him, taken from a crippled boy. Bran handed him the keep to save its people and looked at him like a stranger. It curdled within days. Sir Roderick's head in the courtyard. 2 farm boys burned black and hung from the gates, so no one would learn the little lords had slipped away.
I've known you many years, Theon Greyjoy. You're not the man you're pretending to be. Not yet.
Offered one last door. Yield, take the black, start clean. He answered with a war speech. His own men clubbed him mid-sentence and sold him to the Boltons. Winterfell burned behind him. The Stark's home. His home. The only real one he'd ever had. Both of his families were gone by winter, and both blamed him. What came next, the North called justice. Nobody alive deserves what came next. Ramsay Bolton didn't want him dead. He wanted him unmade. The skin, the teeth, the parts that made him a man. Until the torture wasn't the point anymore. The name was.
Theon was our enemy. But Reek will never betray us.
Theon Greyjoy, the prince who burned the castle to matter, was gone. The thing that remained flinched at its own shadow, slept with the dogs, and thanked the knife. Then they gave Sansa Stark to Ramsay Bolton, and something inside Reek remembered being a man. He watched her suffer what he had suffered in the halls where they'd been children together. Every cry through those walls asked the same question. Is any of Theon still in there?
Tell me to my face, Theon! Tell me that they weren't your brothers!
They weren't Bran and Rick. I couldn't find them.
When the hunt closed in, the broken thing chose. Miranda's arrow was aimed at Sansa, and it was Theon, not Reek, who threw her from the walkway. Then he took Sansa's hand and jumped. Half dead in the snow, he put her hand into Brienne's, safe, and gave himself the first honest order of his life. Go home, face your sister, answer for all of it. Redemption isn't a moment, it's a road. His ran backward through everything he broke.
Crying. Look at me! Tell me what you want.
You should rule the Iron Islands. Let me help you.
He stood in front of Daenerys Targaryen and asked for nothing. No crown, no pardon. He asked for his sister's claim. The prince who took everything, learning to want things for someone else. Then Euron came out of the night in fire, and the old terror won one last time. His uncle's axe at Yara's throat. And Theon jumped. Some breaks don't heal in a straight line.
Is she all right?
What you did for her.
You don't need to choose. You're a Greyjoy. And you're a Stark.
Minutes later, on a beach, he fought a bigger, crueler man for the right to go back for Yara. He got up, and got up, and got up. There was no pain left to frighten him with. Ramsay had already spent it all. They beat him into the surf. The same salt sea that once baptized a traitor. This time, watch what stands up out of the water. He sailed into his uncle's own fleet and carried his sister out alive. The debt to Yara paid in full. One name left on the list: Stark.
I spent my whole life choosing wrong. Subscribing would be a start.
When the dead marched on the living, every road in Westeros led to Winterfell. His had been leading there his whole life.
I want to fight for Winterfell, Lady Sansa. If you'll have me.
He asked for the worst ground on the field, the godswood, guarding Bran, the bait the Night King was coming for. I took this castle from you, he told him. Let me protect you now. Look at the shape of it. The boy who saved Bran with an arrow, standing over Bran's chair with a bow, spending every arrow he had left in the world.
Theon. You're a good man. Thank you.
Then he charged the Night King, knowing, of course he knew, it wasn't a fight, it was an answer. 9 years of wrong choices spent on one right one. At the funeral, Sansa walked to his body and pinned the direwolf over his heart. The Iron Islands made him, the North buried him. A Greyjoy and a Stark. What is dead may never die, but rises again, harder and stronger. The drowned men said it about their god. It was only ever true about the broken boy.